Welcome, fellow tamers, this is your King Willick speaking. And we need to buy materials. This guy won't help us. Frigimon will help us. So we shop. We need food. Got enough of bread. We need more vitamin A. Can we get at least 38? And this is the thing I hate. I type in a number, it doesn't move. I have to keep clicking up and down just to get the amount that I need to survive. That is bullarchy. It never did that to me before. We just finished Impmon's quest, and it's not Devi Impmon, it's just Impmon. Where did they come up with the name of Devi Impmon? Anyway, merchant is hard job. Is hard job. Is a hard job, not is hard job. Grammar needs a little bit of work. I know Koreans don't speak well of English, but as far as irritation goes, people irritate me on correcting things. 8 Biomon leaders, 5 Frigimon leaders, black Frigimon at that. 3 Boromon leaders and 3 Stingmon. This is a confusing count. See if I can keep up. Biomon is up there. Biomon. They need to flip that B upside down. It's very irritating. Yes, that's a complaint. My first complaint of this game. Alright, so put that back there. Yeah. There we go. Right now. Doesn't it bother anyone else that there's lack of healing areas in some locations? So if you look at my health meter, I am fatiguing and I have nothing to ride, and it's really, really irritating. That's why I'm going as fast as I can to get these quests done. So I'm not fatiguing as fast as I used to, like I did in the western outskirts. That was funny, wasn't it? And it just started raining. Well, the weather is freaky. Nope, wrong button. There we go. Yeah, I've been out here for like 3 or 4 hours now, and I haven't gotten any sleep yet. This cold is driving me nuts. I can barely breathe as I sleep. And I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. To the house, that is. Wait, where am I going? I haven't even finished this one yet. I have 2 more Frigimon, or Biomon to hit. Oh, he's almost strong enough to take them all out in one hit kill. Oh, and by the way, whoops, hold on, check this out. His attributes are finally growing. And his skill base getting even better. And this is 100%. Fruits don't work on him, though I wish it did. But as far as anything, you know, altering goes, I can clone him. I just can't fruit him. You can't fruit a digital partner that you started the game out with, such as Agumon, Galmon, Lilymon, or what was it, Lilymon or Lalamon? I think it was Lalamon. And Falcomon. And I was recently watching a video about DMO and what the release was. They just released Falcomon as a useful Digimon, as well as Keen and Kier, after the update of the DATS Center before I started playing the game in 2013. In 2012, they just released an update for this, and I was shocked. I mean, I'm glad that I wasn't playing before then, but they've blocked off a lot of useful maps, and it's disappointing at a point where I couldn't adventure those maps before they close them down, because now I'm just looking at a big square of emptiness with question marks all over them. DATS Center has a question mark. The first Yokoma map has a question mark. Even when explored, they have a question mark. And I was all over those maps, and they have nothing but question marks. What is up with that? I know they're going through a ton of updates, but dang, is that annoying. I wanted to explore, that's how bad it was. And as far as MMOs go, wanting to fly was at least the top of my list. I wanted to be able to fly high, be able to explore, but like most other games, we get like block-sighted on excuse me. Block-sighted on useful known areas, and there's just no getting around them. And I can understand this is a flat MMO, but it needs like a lot of tweaking. And what I mean by flat MMO is the graphics are cheap, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I mean, the company has a structure of boundaries. I get that. And they're trying to prevent as much lag as possible. And right there, I see a puddle with a square root. And that. Is that the Bormon giving off the weird noise? Do it again. Do it again. Shabila, you just ruined the sound effect. I hope you know. It was him. That was freaky. But yeah, you can only go as far as term-wise, like how much you can afford and stuff like that. I understand. Because even in Second Life, I could not script at all, but I understood the scripting, and I have a library of scripts. But it goes as far as perm counts and script uses to prevent the lag, and that's fine. I mean, some companies have the space and technology to complete the requirements needed to fulfill a successful game, but in Noob Games systems, they have like 2 different servers to compete with. Well, they're not competing, but running with. And I understand that. Why Renamon? You're driving me nuts, Greymon. Stop hitting Renamon. But I'll take that anyway. Where was I? Oh yes, the benefactor of building games. If you wanted to build a proper game, you can go to Second Life to learn how to script and manufacture levels and whatnot. It's a very powerful resource. Um, However, most people use Blender to make movies and games and stuff, but it's very difficult for me because I am not in the type of mind to understand that much technology. The only thing I know how to do is build in program computers. That's it. I have no further use other than that. And I can build decent computers, as far as I'm told. But I can't build the most powerful machine because I don't have that much going on in that area. So with this quest handed in, we got one more person to talk to. And I'm betting you already know who that would be. So be right back with Karada. Coming soon.